Why? By the law, if you whiff one punishment shot with aura, you got a DC. I don't think that's a real law. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't believe that's a real law. That sounds made up. Gibbons, did you send that at fucking 10:50? I was still sleeping. Hi, Darth. You know, normally, Chad, this is the part where I talk about Dead by Daylight news, and there's just nothing to talk about today, so we'll just get right into it, I guess. We are going to try some of the other aura add-ons and some of the other perks, too, because, I don't know, switch it up. The whole thing is testing auras, why not? I will never get over that in my mind, I was just like, you know what? You know what? We're going to do the, like, most... What? What? Why? What? What? Why is there a Mount Ormond showcase? Talk about Ormond? Yeah, why is this here? Is it because Christmas, I guess? I didn't see a post about this. Hang on. Hi, kid. I love trying to find DBD's official YouTube. We're welcoming Winter's Cold Embrace until December 9th. Select the map showcase in the main menu to play one of our winter maps leading to the Bone Chill event. Mount Ormond Resort today through the 5th, and Ormond Lake Mine from the 5th to the 9th. Okay, why though? Like, cool. I guess we're playing Ormond today. Why? Like, I get it, but why not just make it show up more in the main mode? Why make it like its whole... I don't know, it seems weird. When you know the Grinch was behind this, but you can't prove it. I don't know, I think most people will believe you, honestly. Oh, also, I did want to check the wiki for some stuff real quick before we get into this, because I was curious about how these numbers work, so... Oh, and to anyone who saw the short I posted last night, I'm very disappointed in people. Man, some people were savage in those comments. Okay, so what I wanted to check was... Punish for the Damned. Inflicts damage to all survivors it touches, depletes the power gauge by -2, has a range of 10 meters. Okay, what's the cooldown? Drawing the Torment drains 1 point, reduces movement speed to 4.2, power gauge has a capacity of 10, blah, blah, blah. Segments of the trails for 90 seconds. The auras are revealed to the Executioner in white within 32 meters. Sends to cage. Okay, it takes 1 second to activate. This is what I wanted to know. Okay, it takes 1 second to activate. 0.03 seconds. Initial 0.3 seconds. 0.6 seconds. Okay, 2.25. Okay, I am so sorry, chat, that you guys had to see me do math. Okay, so 2.25. That's the cooldown. That's the attack cooldown. So after you land an attack, it's 2.25 seconds. So, and it takes 1 second to activate. So that's 1 second. So that's 3.25 seconds. And the auras of all survivors within 3 meters of your current location. Oh, wait. Missing punishment of the damned attack triggers the following. All survivors within 3 meters of your current location are revealed to you for 6 seconds. Wait, 3 seconds of your current location? Oh. Wow, Burning Man painting's not that good, is it? When missing punishment of the damned, see the auras of survivors within 3 meters for 6 seconds. Hang on a minute. I have to phone a friend. There's no way. If that's the case, this add-on sucks. Oh my god. What? Didn't I hit custom? No, I didn't. My bad. Burning Man paint? Yeah, Burning Man. Okay. And deadlock, just so the thing doesn't go forever. Add a bot, add a bot, add a bot, add a bot. Okay. There's no way, right? How am I only just now realizing that? Gideon's is probably perfect for this, actually. So, hold up. So... So I see their auras, right? Why am I not seeing auras? You're fucking kidding me, right? You're fucking kidding me, right? Sorry, Chad, I was responding to a DM. Bro, if this is the case, this add-on just went from, like, an okay teaching tool to, like, really bad. I thought it was 3 meters of the miss. How close do you have to be? What? That was a hit. I was kind of expecting the bot to dodge it. Okay, I'm waiting on someone to finish a match, and then we're going to test this for real against non-bots. You have got to be kidding me. How close would you have to be? There's no way I'm the first person to realize this, right? There's no way, right? What? I have the add-on on, right? Bro, when missing punches with the damn, see the auras that survives. Yeah. No way. No way. Why isn't it working? See the aura of survivors within 3 meters for 6 seconds. Why did no one tell me this when I was running it yesterday? Okay, my assistant is coming. Like, so you have to be in the range. Hi, Yoshi.
Hi, what's up?
Okay, so I didn't realize for, you know, Burning Man drawing on Pyramid Head? Do you know how it works? Because I just learned.
Wait, what is it?
Burning Man drawing, the add-on on Pyramid Head.
Oh gosh, I don't remember what his new add-ons do.
So it reveals the aura of survivors within 3 meters after you miss a punishment of the damned.
Within 3 meters of the punishment attack, or within 3 meters of your body?
Of you. I didn't know that.
That is so ass.
I just learned that because I was on the wiki and it says it.
That is so ass.
Please come into a custom so I can test how bad this is. Because I was, like, riding a bot and not getting an aura read.
Okay, I'm joining.
Hi, Phoenix!
That is so ass. There's no way.
Oh my god. I just don't bring distortion. Bring anything else.
Okay.
Because originally I was gonna test, let's see if the aura read you get from this, how much time it gives you, like, after a miss to land a shot with it, with the aura read. And then when I was reading the wiki and it said from your position, I thought it was 3 meters from the trail.
Yeah, no, behavior wouldn't do that.
Weren't people complaining about this add-on on PTB?
Because I think that was how it worked on the PTB, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember playtesting it. They must have changed it.
That's probably true, Kit. Yeah, I was running so much aura, I probably just thought it was working. I guess, yeah, so if I stand here...
Oh, wait.
How close are you?
I'm standing in the little drop-down hole, like the
Oh,
pile of rubble.
okay. So if I... Nothing. 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 I got it!
So I have to be kissing you.
Yes! Because if I back up... Hang on, let me... tank control this. Hang on. So if I stand here... and miss... I got it. Oh, I might actually still be going on. Nope, hang on. Okay, I got it there. Okay, I got it. Oh, I can just use my sword. Okay, that works. I got it. Nope. It's literally here.
Well,
Oh my god. That is M1 distance, isn't it, Kit?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, I guess if you think a survivor is nearby waiting for the legendary flashlight save, you can just start throwing punishments out.
I mean, here's the thing, right? It's like, oh, you could do it so you get aura readings so you can M1 them. Or I could do this.
Just hit them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, start running forward real quick.
Wow. His own head.
Like,
What is this palette, by the way?
oh, that's actually playable now. Oh, that's actually playable now. What?
That's kind of neat.
I didn't get it, by the way.
Let's see if you can get add-on value. You're not allowed to hit me with your ranged attack. You can only miss. Wow, you hit me.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Well.
So it's only if you miss and you don't hit any survivors with it?
Yeah.
Because I was going to say, well, what if you hit someone with the very end of the trail?
Well, no, the aura reading doesn't activate until after the trail's done. Wait,
Wow, that shit is ass.
actually, no, that's a good question. Hang on. Let me try something. Because now I'm curious.
Where's Pyramid Head? I need to look at this.
I thought it was decent.
No, that is...
That's also a good point. Kip brings up a good point. Why would you worry about flashlight saves? You're Pyramid Head.
What if they're not tormented?
Oh
they,
my
they have to be not tormented, and
And
you
you
have to worry
miss,
about
and
the
you
flashlight or
decided,
palette save,
yeah,
and you miss.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not tormented. You miss because you decided not to M1 for some reason,
Yeah,
even though you're like right on them.
you gotta do your range attack all over the place.
Okay, so here's what I wanted to. Oh, look, it's Midwich. So
Whoa.
I have the iridescent on that makes the trail like 200% longer. What I'm curious about is when the aura read starts, because if it's at the end of the trail, I'm in the courtyard.
You'd have to wait for it to travel all the way.
Here we go. Do things. I'll be back.
Wait, how long does the aura
6 seconds. It's actually decently long.
So what I'm wondering is, what if you do a range attack and then you walk forward? Is it like a bubble around you, like nowhere to hide?
No, because it wasn't working when I was doing it earlier. Yeah.
That's so garbage.
It's so rare for someone to not be tormented, and I mean, you'd be surprised. I've seen survivors fucking like throw like yeah, we saw it yesterday. Like so many people would just like they would rather die than get tormented. Okay, where are you?
I have to fix my sound. I'm still in the courtyard. I'm adjusting my audio
Okay, you should be in
because I can't
range.
hear shit.
So if I do this,
Oh, I walked away.
nope, it doesn't happen until the trail ends.
That's really funny.
So yeah, so if I do this.
What
Oh no,
about the short trail?
no! Wait, was that still the? That might have still been the aura. Hang on.
Well, you also have the short trail now because
No, there's still plenty, isn't there?
you have to. It's when you freshly draw. I thought.
No, it's just as long as trails are up. Is it? Wait, am
Are
I
you
reading?
sure?
Am I reading that one wrong?
No, I'm like 90% sure that it's for consecutive trail drawings, and then once you do.
Oh,
it,
this
it goes
resets when punishment of the dam hits a. Oh, I didn't know that.
away. Oh, when it hits, I thought it was just when you shot it. So you didn't hit anybody. So you
Wait.
still have the long
Whoa,
range.
hold up. This add-on just might have gotten better for me then. I didn't realize that's how it worked. Hold up. So if
Yeah,
I...
it only resets on hit, not on miss.
I thought the way it worked was I thought it was longer depending on how many trails you had up.
No, it's just for how long you draw on your initial knife plant before you shoot.
Oh, that's how it works?
Yeah, so you could spawn into the map, immediately put your knife in the ground, use your whole power meter, and then have max range in your first chase.
Are you sure? Hang on.
That one I'm sure about, because Phoenix and I did a lot of testing with that one.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
That's not half range, is it?
No, you still have the full range, because you haven't hit a survivor yet. It
Okay,
resets when you hit a survivor.
the way you worded that made it sound like it was only like when like if I do it at like right now.
No, yeah, you'll still have it.
Okay.
It's because of the trail you drew initially at the start.
Okay, so stand right here on the stairs where you're out of my vision.
Oh, okay. I'm kissing the wall.
Yep, I don't see it till the trail ends.
So what if here hit me with the range attack? Okay, so now you have the shorter range, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do it now. Does that mean that the aura procs sooner?
No, it's about the same. I guess it travels the same speed.
That's weird. Maybe the aura procs when you enter cooldown after you shoot. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. Yeah, it's after. Yeah, it's after the miss. So it's not when the trail ends. It's when you, when the cooldown's done. That does. Hang on a second. Let me test this real quick. I'll be out of range here. No. When the fuck does it proc? Is it? It does reset the aura, though. That's interesting.
It must do a check when you shoot a projectile to see if a survivor's nearby, and then reveal it after the cooldown.
That's really weird. Okay, this add-on went from like it's okay to this is so bad. Not the seal, not the eerie. The eerie's still cool, but that is
Burning Man painting sucks.
that is so bad. Wow, I am so glad I tested that.
I bet it's because they wanted its pick rate to go down. Just the add-on name itself, not even necessarily the function. They just wanted to see the add-on's pick rate plummet.
Also, that is fucking terrible. So, also, I did want to test something else while you're here. It doesn't. It does involve coin.
Coin.
Or sorry,
The seal.
the seal. It's all
The
fast
spring
coin.
trap brain.
It's all fast coin to me. Which one is it? Survivors, Leave Trails. That's what it was. Close enough. Welcome back, office phone. We found an office phone out. Oh my god, we did. We actually found an office phone.
I can't wait for every killer to have that tier add-on.
Oh my god. Like, genuinely, I'm trying to think of, like, it's not useless, I guess, but, like...
Wait, do you still have Burning Man painting on?
No, I took it off.
Damn, does it have a blood point score event when it activates?
No.
Okay, because I was going to say you could probably use it like the one blight add-on. Why do we keep getting indoor maps?
I don't know, it's working in our favor, I guess. Okay, so... what I want to test is if Seal procs off of the trails you leave. So,
I don't think so, because I think it's the...
Okay, it's
from when you set your knife in the ground.
Go.
I'm making a trail.
Just keep running.
I'm making... No, it doesn't.
It does not. Alright, I was just curious. That would be kind of dumb if it did.
The trail, the survivor leaves... I think it's because it goes away. No?
Well, no, because you're still leaving it, because by that logic, mine should stop when it goes away, too.
Oh. Does it only... Oh, it only spawns when the survivor runs. It doesn't work when they walk. Ooh, wait, I'm curious about something.
Wow, I can't believe that actually hit.
Is there a totem nearby?
There should be one in the office.
Let's see. Because normally your trails, they can't go by totems or by hook.
There's a totem right there.
So that means, in theory, the survivor can leave a trail on your totem.
Well, yeah, but no, I could still leave them. They go away faster, don't they?
Yeah.
Hang on, don't run back.
Don't run back, like, don't run to the totem.
Yeah, because
They go away, like, very fast. I think. Is it because it's a dull totem? Does it matter?
I mean, shouldn't we test a generator? Wouldn't that make more sense?
I don't know, I'm not the one with the triangle on his head. Go, triangle boy, go.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. So if you run past it. Yeah, it's about the same.
I'm drawing a circle.
Yeah, it's about the same. Could you imagine if you could proc Killer Instinct off of your own... Well, I mean, you can, but, like, if it just kept proccing the whole time.
Bam. Boom. Bam. Bam. That's
like a
peak survivor performance. Take notes, people.
I don't... I think that's like all I can think of the tests at the moment. That is such a bad. Because what I was originally going to test, because I was curious, I was like, okay, what's the cooldown? How long does it take to put your knife in the ground? So when you miss, do you have enough time to benefit from the aura read? Now that I know what it actually does, no, you don't.
Yeah, that is.
Because
Wow,
again,
that is sad.
unless like they're at a window, but you're not gonna miss that. I mean, you might, but like you're not gonna miss it.
That add-on is so sad.
Wow, this is so fucking bad.
You know what is good though? Spearhead.
Inflicts. Yes, I've heard spearheads actually.
Spearhead's kind of broken, but
If you ever get the chance, Scarlet Egg and Mannequin Foot have great synergy. Exhausted and
oh, the survivor spawning trail, so they spawn it under their feet and they exhaust themselves.
also I tried which one was it? The one that increases the speed the trail comes out at. Oh, fabric.
It's not good.
It is not good. I did not notice a difference.
Yeah,
I want to do the math, but I'm pretty sure it's because the number is so low, the percentage doesn't matter.
No, I run Music Box and Spearhead, and that's kind of it. I don't really use his higher rarity add-ons.
Yeah, people were telling me to run Music Box when I'm learning him.
Yeah, it's just it makes his cooldown like how it was when he came out. If you ever, I don't know if you were you around for Silent Hill?
No, not when it released.
Oh, he used to have a much shorter M2 cooldown, and the add-on makes it very similar to how it was on his release, so it feels really nice.
I'm sorry, it's videotape, not fabric. Fabric is the enduring one.
Yeah, Fabric is the stun one, which that one is interesting.
I was running Seal last night for 2 matches, and it was actually it got a lot of more value than I thought it would.
No, Seal is really good. Like, it's actually really good. Like, he has a very good selection of add-ons. I think the weakest rarity are the blues. But even then, like, what is it? Misty Day is really good. Mannequin Foot is really good. And
I like Tablet of the Oppressor.
Tablet is fun, and the other one, the Terror Radius one, can lead to some interesting builds. Like, he has a lot more variety now. That's what's cool about his add-ons.
Does it stack with... It should stack with Enduring. I mean, I could test that real quick.
The stun one, yeah, it does.
It does?
It's not very noticeable because it's like, what, 10-15%?
It's 15% plus 50, so yeah, it really wouldn't make much of a difference. I'd run one or the other, not both, I would say.
I mean, you can for the funny.
Well, thank you, Yoshi. I will stop running this add-on now.
Yeah. I can't wait for the video.
Oh my god. I was like, yeah, I can't wait to talk about aura reading per add-ons on Pyramid Head, and then I did not realize.
Dude, you know what that means is now we have to try and get a clip of Burning Man painting value. And it's got to be like my office phone clip that was like...
Five
6
minutes
clip.
You explaining for like 5 minutes? Wow.
It's exactly what it has to be, but with Burning Man painting.
I am so fucking mad about this.
Well, cope? Cope, I guess.
Yeah, Enduring plus Goblet. That's probably what we're going to run once we get the Goblet.
Goblet is so gross.
Do I even put this in the treat it like offer for
now? I think it should be the new office phone. I think every killer needs an office phone.
I think every killer needs an office phone. Most of them have an office phone. Except for like Wraith. No, Wraith has one. No, he doesn't.
No.
Because even the quote unquote office phone add-on he has a point. Oh, okay, maybe soot. Okay, never mind. At least it's a brown.
Yeah, no, he is pretty good add-ons across the board.
Yeah, the only one I would say is like maybe like Office Phone is the one that like keeps your terror radius when you're in the cloak, but even then, that's like that has a
It
purpose.
has niche builds, yeah.
Mm. Yeah, if I did Wraith, it was gonna be weird because I was like, okay, do I just do a video on all the uncloaking ones?
Yeah, you just do a video on each add-on category and not even each add-on individually.
Well, that's something I was trying. What's Chucky's Office Phone? Pile of nails, and you can't convince
Pile
me
of nails,
otherwise.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh, but Ott said it's
Oh,
plastic. I don't care. It's pile of nails. I don't care what Ott said. It's a fucking pile of
no,
nails.
plastic bag at least has a use case. It's just not consistent. Pile of nails doesn't do anything. If anything, it actively harms you by you trying to use it.
Vecna's a hard one to pick because there's the defender of every single one of his add-ons.
Vecna.
It's the
No,
haste.
Tattered Headband.
Is it Hattered Headband?
The one that increases
Oh,
the distance
yeah.
the Flight of the Dam goes. Yeah, that one's complete cheeks. Or the ring, the telekinesis ring, where you get a vault speed buff when you cast Mage Hand.
There are people who swear by that add-on.
It's so doo-doo dog. What?
There are people who swear by this add-on.
I don't have room to speak though because I like the lantern that shows their aura when you miss your skellies. That's
Yeah.
like one of my favorites.
That's I was thinking that was a brown one. Yeah, Ring of Telekinesis. I have seen people fucking die on the hill that this add-on is good.
Well, Tattered Headband and Crystal Ball suck. Everything else is good.
Oh yeah, Crystal Ball.
Crystal
Okay.
Ball only sucks because they made it partially base kit. It used to be 4 seconds, and then they made like 3 base kit, and now it's only 1 second on the add-on.
Well, Yoshi, I appreciate you stopping by to help me test this and find my new Office Phone.
Yep, enjoy talking about the worst Pyramid Head add-on, I guess.
I will.
Hey, if you got what were the other choices on the poll? It was Houndmaster and Krisu.
Yeah.
It would have been Knotted Rope or Krisu.
Dull Knife or Scepter. Dull Knife or Scepter.
Oh no, the binoculars.
Hitting a non-leech survivor with the intestinal wood.
It's bad.
Yeah, 24 meters.
Scepter is good because it stops people from altruistically, like aggressively body blocking. And then Knife, the downside is worth it. Low key.
Okay.
It's still not good, but it's better than binoculars.
Fair enough. And then Houndmaster would have been Knotted Rope for sure.
Yeah, Knotted Rope or what is the Young Coconut or whatever, the 5% extra dog speeders of speed. Or the funny cooldown add-on that literally shaves like 0.15 seconds off your cooldown.
Increases the amount of time. I'm looking at Kaneki.
Kaneki's Office Phone is 100% either the I mean, aside from Apron, it's the Tree Robe, Augiri Tree Robe, the blue one.
If a generator is completed while enraged, gain undetectable for 20 seconds. Only 20 seconds.
Yeah, and undetectable on the ghoul. Oh wait, no, Torture Apple. Never mind, I changed my mind. It's that one.
Torture Apple?
That one.
Oh.
So bad, I forgot what it
When
did.
when enraged ends, you get 5% haste for 6 seconds. Wow.
Yeah, that one's so bad, I forgot it existed. My bad. Sorry, ghoulies.
Oh yeah, because I know people would probably say Apron, but it's like I personally I don't mind Apron. I actually think depending on how you play Ghoul, you can actually make Apron work. And
yeah,
then
Apron has a use case. Torture Apparatus is useless.
Goat Egg is like it's not even an add-on. Like it's not bad.
Yeah,
it
no,
doesn't do anything.
Free blood points.
It's a difference.
I think people sleep on Umbrella though. New Umbrella.
Increases the amount of time added to the enrage countdown by 10
for
seconds.
each perfectly timed grabbed attack. so it stacks each time you hit a perfect quick time
Oh.
event.
Does it have a counter?
Not on the screen, but I know that it stacks up to, I think it's 3 times,
It would
and then it
be.
stops for
That
some
was the one
reason.
thing I thought was weird about Seal of Metatron. It didn't have a counter to tell me how like long my shot would be.
Yeah, there's not a lot of that for add-ons. I think it's literally just BFFs on Legion,
Yeah,
and that's it.
we need more of those, by the way. Seal of Metatron is like a good example of one of those add-ons. And then Krisu happened, and I got very mad because her add-ons are kind of boring.
Yeah, her only fun add-ons are the endgame add-ons, and everything else is lame.
Well, I'm gonna get to it, Yoshi, but it's thank you.
Yeah, let me get out of your hair.
All right, I'll catch you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, chat. All right. Well, that was a fun 40-minute romp. I am so mad. Wow, this add-on is so bad. Okay. All right. Well, I was gonna try some different aura readings tonight, anyways. I wanted to test Spearhead out. Just fucking wow. Burning Man painting. Nerf office phone. One day. Also, Pyramid Head is one of the few killers I can't do the furtive chase build on. That sucks. Oh yeah, I was gonna do Floods of Rage and Jagged, because that way I get aura... I get aura whether I hook them or send them to a cage, and then... Why? Well, I mean, I guess you could just only hook the Obsession, and it gives you the option to send the non-Obsessions to the cages, I suppose. But because the furtive build requires Friends to the End, and since you're not hooking all the time, you're not always going to get the aura from Friends to the End. I'm all ears is Esther on it. Yeah, for sure. I just want to try something different because we were doing I'm all ears last night. Of course, Lethal's not coming off because it's fucking lethal. 10 seconds of aura reading, by the way, when they get uncaged. Does uncaged trigger Jagged? I doubt it. Even if it did, it wouldn't matter. Knockout, we'll probably get to that with some of the other add-ons, because I might try Knockout with the fabric, because my the fabric and the fabric probably, because my thought process is they drop the pallet, stun you, you're not stunned for so long, and if they run away in a straight line, they're slowed down. We tried Predator. I love how all the non-ones are here. Nemesis is what, 8 seconds plus lethal is 10? We could try Nemesis. Phantom Fear? I was thinking about Phantom Fear. Yeah, we could try Phantom Fear with this too. Because that's also 4 seconds of aura reading. That's the thing with it. The aura reading on this is so short, I don't know if Pyramid Head can really capitalize on it. The green add-on? Yeah, the fabric. Yeah. Wandering Eye? I mean, we got 2 more days of this, so I mean, we can get to the other aura perks. But Yeah, I think we'll try this for now. Also, I don't know why I'm willingly going to Ormond. I'm in the Halloween, or the holiday spirit, I guess. Well, yeah, of course, Cranberry, but like, I've stopped respecting palettes. Like, honestly, like, I have stopped completely respecting palettes. Fucking Springtrap taught me that. I started doing so much better. So much better when I stopped completely respecting palettes and just taking the stun. It throws people off, too, I feel. Like, way more. Why is my game so quiet? I was talking about it to a few people earlier, though. Playing a 115 killer has been so goddamn freeing. Can I see it? No. No! I can't see it. No. Enduring plus Goblet would work well with it. Yeah, that too. Plus, again, if you throw on Knockout, if you don't end up breaking the pallet, you could probably just run them down or hit them with the trail while they're running forward, if they run forward. The macro play... The macro play, by the way, of all of this aura reading is going to be insane. She didn't dodge it? Oh, it's a scream goal. Joke's on him. Come on, walk through the torment. Put you here. She's gonna run out. Wow, Phantom Fear's not doing as much for me as I thought. That was just unfortunate timing. Really? They're gonna drop back down. See, I would have gotten value from... See, I would have gotten value from, what's it called there? They are so scared to get tormented! Why would you do that? Like, why? Just drop the pallet. Also, I didn't see the aura over here, and I don't know why. Where the fuck did he go? My man is walking fast. They are so scared, man. Now he leaves the loop. I can't see scratch marks at all. What the fuck? Oh, they're probably back on this one. Wow, I was really hoping green would be better to see. Okay, now she gets tormented. Someone's right there. I got stuck on a rock. Thank you. Also, Spearhead might be good, but, like, it's really kind of hard to, like, get the value because I'm usually looking somewhere else when it goes off. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, god damn, dude. Did I hit her through life? I'm not getting as many hooks as I thought I would, if I'm honest with you. I thought I heard a crow. It is nice in situations like this, though, where I don't know where anyone is. Yeah, because now I can just... she went up. She didn't have Dead Hard last time? Oh, why did it let go? Steve, I don't know why you thought I wouldn't just chase her down at this point. And unless Steve has Unbreakable, I think that's match right there. Because her options are either come pick up Steve or finish that gen over there, which she's not even working on. How did I turn that around? No, that is true. It did tell me they were healing there. Oh, wait, I have Phantom Fear. Oh, yeah, she's not coming here. I'll know. I 100% will know. Ugh. You don't think she's in this corner, do you? Phantom Fear is great, because now I can just walk around the map, and if she looks in my direction, I know where she is. She might be doing that gen in the corner still and waiting last second to pop it or something. Killer's proxy camping. I did an entire lap around the entire fucking map. Probably how to... Yeah, that's true. Wait. Were those locker crows I was hearing? Am I dumb? Well, Jill had a key, actually. So I have to do this. I have to do a weird route for this. Oh, there you are. uh... That match was a roller coaster and demonstrated a lot of good things, I feel. Dramaturgy open-handed, but... No, ace in the hole, not open-handed. Plunderers and Bardic? Oi, oi, high links. Corrective action on the Jonah. On the Felix, I mean. Wiretap, bonds, life, windows. Now I don't. Now let me rephrase what I was saying. I don't think Spearhead is bad at all. It definitely helped me out in that match. It's just the problem I'm having, or I was having with it, at least that match, was like I wasn't really getting. I wasn't looking in the direction when it happened. Also, yeah, Floods of Rage is maybe a no. We'll try some of the other auras. Yeah, we could try Langwind Overwhelming. I know someone wanted you to try that, so we'll give Langwind Overwhelming a shot real quick. Do you think Phantom Fear is kind of overkill with that, though? It might be a little bit overkill with that. We could run the best aura perk in the game, Shattered Hope. It's always an option. We could try Wandering Eye. I'll give Wandering Eye a try. Wait, oh, because the map showcase. Oh wow, now no one's playing Survivor. What a shocker. Ugh. Also, I realized to run Nemesis, I would have to run something to swap the Obsession somehow. I guess you could run it with, No, Game of Foot wouldn't work either. What's a good thing to change the Obsession? Yeah, I guess other than Friends, yeah, Nemesis wouldn't be very good. There's not really anything that changes it in Chase apart from Game of Foot. And you have to hit them with a basic attack to make it change. Heater broke. It's 48 degrees in here. Jesus. I think I'd just give up. That's not true. I mean, it's like 50 degrees at my work, so like I can't say much. Also, chat, I don't know if you've noticed, but Pyramid Head kind of makes me tunnel. Like, I'm not against tunneling. Like, I tunnel. Like, people see me tunnel, obviously, but like Pyramid Head is definitely making me tunnel more often. It's just so much easier with him. You don't have to worry about Dead Hard or Decisive or anything. It's great. I thought maybe she'd sit back on the pallet. What? Oh, she didn't take the window? Yo. That was good. Man, survivors really are that scared of getting tormented. She left that loop the moment I tormented the pallet. She was just like, not today. Not today, Dorito Head Man. I'm gonna get Wandering Eye value this match, I swear. Boop. Also, now that she's tormented, I can just tunnel her. This killer is kind of dumb. I think she knew, too. She went right to Shaq. Oh, no, she didn't. Cage you. Cage you. Go up the stairs. And cage you. I don't think I've ever seen a better demonstration of Pyramid Head than what just happened. And I have Spearhead, so the moment she gets an uncage, I'll see where they are. Is she gonna go for the reset? And now I don't have to worry about it. Wow, that is so mean. And then that tells me they're still there healing. There was a pallet right there, my friend. Two dead hook? I know. I wasn't even, like, going in trying to do it. It's just, like... Yeah, watch this. If I just put this here, and this here... Yeah, she can't get out without getting tormented. Also, Wandering Eye got a little bit of value. Not the kind of value I wanted, but it did get value, to be fair. See, now's when Phantom Fear would be great. Oh, they're just done. I feel bad. No, she got me with Blast Mine. Nice try. Alright, who had decisive? She had decisive! Oh, man. That was mean. And the Foghead will make it, which doesn't go off from the cages. Oh, no. So did Sable. She had it too. No fucking way. Oh my god. Oh my god, this killer is so stupid, man. This killer is so stupid. How are people saying he's like B tier now? I don't get it. When they get Tremors in DVD, do you think they should have an entire life cycle or just stick to the worm? I think it would be cool to do the life cycle because the closest thing we had to that in the game now is, like, what, Nemesis? Probably explains them being so scared of I mean, I guess, but they still get the endurance. It's not like I can, like, tunnel them right off the rip. It just means, like, I can't, you know, I can't, like, again, I don't have to worry about Decisive Strike or Dead Hard. But I guess that is a reason. It's just, like, the, like, again, that Jill earlier in the Orman match, she literally ran into me to get downed so she didn't get hit with the trail. That's ridiculous to me. That's fucking insane. Because B is the new C and A is the new B. Fair enough. I mean, his ability to do that, his zoning, his like, I don't see how someone could say this killer is that bad. Again, maybe it's just like, because of the survivors I'm getting, or like it's only been 2 days, but like honestly, coming from Springtrap to Pyramid Head, this has been an insane like roller coaster ride. You don't make Pyramid Head. Oh, speaking of, someone at someone at work wanted me to do something. Hang on, because I showed them the Pyramid Head or the Tricera head. Remember how in the Discord I said giraffe and I said it would be important? Remember how I said the giraffe would be important? No, but please don't do it. That poor giraffe. He is a monument of all of our sins. He's a monument of all of our sins. Oh my god. Yes. Art. It's art. Pyramid Head was considered A tier for a long time, and then they did that change, when they did the changes to him, and he got the, shit. When they did the changes to him, and he got the, when survivors could get endurance when they get out of cages, people took him down because his tunneling wasn't as good. Will they have to censor Ass Blaster? I don't think so. I don't think they would have to censor Ass Blaster, would they? Add the giant knife as the tail. It's too late. It's too late now. It's too late now. It exists as it exists. I fucking can't. Where is she? I DM'd her the other day. Where is she? There she is. Is it? I don't know. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that today. Did they readjust it for Pyramid Head's cages? Let me see. Yes, keep feeling like Oppenheimer. Attack. Cage of Atonement. Auto relocation, 10 meters. Auto relocation trigger time, 3.5 seconds. I have to say yes. Because there's no separate thing on his wiki for the endurance timer. So I'm assuming it gets treated as if you're uncaged like normal. And power reliability? No, I mean that's definitely puts him up. Like his tunneling ability just helps shoot him up even higher. It's not just that, but like that's what definitely helped shoot him up as high as it was. Once he lost it, though, a lot of people thought he was a lot worse. Would not be shocked if they forgot. I don't... I mean, I could test it real quick. How long is it now? It's 15 seconds now, right? Am I wrong? It's 15 seconds now, right? I would need a way to know. Also, I'm gonna try Music Box while I'm doing this. Okay. Then we just find a bot, hook them, get them to uncage, and then just check. I still cannot believe we found the new office phone, chat. I am so fucking mad. I'm like genuinely really upset. Look at the survivors walking like that. Look at that Laurie Strode, though. I would like to corral her into my trail, please. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Oh my god, really? There we go. Holy crap. Don't mind me, just mind gaming a bot. There we go. Holy shit. All roads lead to Rome. Okay, I just have to wait for the uncage. And it's probably in this corner over here, I'd assume. So if I just stand in the middle of the map... Yeah, because the aura from Spearhead is 10 seconds. Yeah, it's over there. It has to be. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it might still be 15 seconds. Hang on, I have an idea. I have an idea. A devious idea. This would be so much easier to test if I wasn't using bots. The bots are using real tactics. Wait, why'd my trails go away? Oh my god, bots, please. You gonna hit it now, Leon? That would be great. There we go. Okay. Okay. Cage him. And then I'm gonna put the Lori on a... Well, no, because if he does it while I'm hooking, then it won't work. He should be in this corner over here somewhere. Okay, Rick picked her up. All survivors run goofy when tormented. It's like for the first couple seconds when it activates for some reason. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, no, it's 15 still. Okay. That was way harder to test than it should have been. Yeah, they upped it. Is that Bill Cipher in the... I was looking for, like, I wanted to put, like, eyes on Pyramid Head, and I thought it would be funnier to put the all-seeing eye on him. So yes, it is still, it's still 15 seconds when they run cage. I cannot believe that fucking temple match. Like, everything lined up perfectly. It was fucking insane. Pyramid Head is related to Bill Cipher convert. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. At least I like to think I am. We got 4 toolboxes. This is going to be a fun match. Bill Cipher should definitely be a kill. I don't think that fits the Gravity Falls brand. Pretty sure it doesn't fit the Gravity Falls brand. I mean, Weird Mageddon as a map would be cool, though. I'm not gonna lie. That would be kind of sick. And before someone's like, oh, but they got pretty dark in that show. They didn't get that dark. Make the Axolotl a killer. Make the Axolotl god a killer. I'd play it. I kind of forgot to use him. I will say that after playing Chucky and Springtrap for as long as I have, Pyramid Head has been very, very, very fun. What? Except when shit like that happens. I thought she'd run back into it. Is the fact his power would just be everything? That is so true. Man, remember when I said survivors are really scared to get tormented? Holy shit. He took, like, the worst path he could have there. Oh, really? We're gonna drop that? I think she's going for the save on Sable. Read her like a fucking fiddle. Also, I know that's not the expression. The expression is read them like a book or played them like a fiddle. I was being funny by combining the two. Shut up. Oh, you're boil over. Oh, that'd be a damn shame if I, didn't know where the hook was. Oh. Oh, that's why they're scared to be tormented. I figured it out. Oh, she hit stage 2. She's still down. Someone's gonna pick her up. Yep, there he goes. It's fine by me. Good dodge. Oh, good not dodge. Yeah, you're not dodging it forever, Leon. It's fucking everywhere. Goodbye. I thought I saw scratch marks down there. Then I remember my scratch marks are now green instead of red. They're healing up there, that's fine. God. Dude, Pyramid is so good. What the hell is a Sabo squad? Like, come on, man. Is Razor Wire against the Geneva Convention causing a need? Probably. Because when I was in the army, we didn't use we used we used razor wire. We didn't use barbed wire because we weren't allowed to use barbed wire. How did I miss that? What a killer. Sable should be coming out this way because she was on that gen. Yep. Yeah, it's funny what a little bit of macro play will do. Okay, what's the plan now? No, barbed wire and razor wire are not the same thing. I can show you the difference in a second. I countered everything they had except for head on. This killer is amazing. Oh my god, I countered literally their entire builds. Oh my god. Maybe I've been maining the wrong killer this whole time. Maybe Pyramid Head was my true thing. That's fucking insane. They got it off once, but they didn't really because I just dropped her and left her there. Oh my goodness. Flashbang decisive. Off the record countered. Will make it countered. Flashbang countered. Saboteur countered. Brig out countered. Alex's toolbox countered. Like, I countered half of what they had just by existing as a killer. Even the oak, I countered the oak by just being pyramid. That's fucking funny. I'm gonna like this killer. I feel like I'm gonna like this killer. And we're just doing aura reading. I haven't even done like a slowdown build. What the fuck? Yeah, so, let me see here if I can put barbed wire versus razor wire. Yeah. So, okay, yeah, here's the difference. So, barbed wire is this. Open image. Where is it? Yep. So, barbed wire is this. It has a little barb, it sticks out, it like kind of pokes you. Razor wire is this, and it kind of cuts you. That's the difference. Now, you might be thinking, well, why would razor wire not be cruel and unusual punishment, or like cruel and unusual when barbed wire would be? From what I understand, the difference is how the wound is afflicted, because razor wire cuts you and barbed wire stabs you. So there's a difference. I mean, I could look into the difference. I never really did it when I was in the military. I never really thought about it too much. I just know razor wire is fucking annoying. That's all I know. I'm trying to skim through the reasonings. Actually, no. I'm incorrect. No, razor wire is used by the military because it's more effective than barbed wire. It has nothing to do with the Geneva Convention. I was wrong. I'll eat my shoe on that. Yeah, I love this playlist. I like how you're not just over here gaming. Debating if razor wire 6-foot plate would be worth. I mean, we're just here to chat while I'm happen to be playing Dead by Daylight. But yeah, take it from as someone who used to set razor wire up though. Mind you, just setting it up, that stuff is annoying as fuck. Oh my god. Just like imagine like a bunch of hooks like in like a bucket, and you stick your hand in there and you try to stick your arm out without any of it sticking to your shirt. Like your sleeve. That's what razor wire is versus barbed wire, where you can kind of avoid it if you want to. Survivor should have known better. Yep, they should have known Pyramid Head was coming. It's like a danger slinky. We actually used to call it that. We used to call it the danger slinky. Because it comes in these giant ass rolls. It's so fucking stupid. The danger slinky. It's also more of a pain to cut razor wire. Because with barbed wire, if you cut a couple sections, you're fine. With razor wire, because of how it works, you have to cut like an entire like 6-foot section to like get through it. And also, the old trick of like throwing a rug over a barbed wire fence to get over it. Don't ask me how I know you do that, but of throwing a rug over a barbed wire fence so you can get through it doesn't work with razor wire because you can't just pull the rug back down because it gets caught on the razor more than the barbs. It's so stupid. Ugh. I never really thought about it, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I wasn't recording this entire time. I should probably start recording. Man, my footage of that one match is gonna be fucking bad. I wonder if I can set it to auto record when I stream. I'm sure I can. It's like a danger slinky. Now this slinky right here. It'll fuck you up. It's like a chain links. Get out. Kid, if you're still here, ban them. Do it. Mods, kill that guy with hammers. No one else, really? Oh, good dodge, mate. That was worth a shot. Ooh. She just leaves? I think the other person got caught by it. Hammers are at the ready. There we go. That's what I like to hear. They get her off of that. Spearhead activates, so I know that they're healing immediately. Look at that! She goes away from Shaq? She goes away from Shaq? Punishment of the dam's range is reduced by 6 meters. But now comes out in a try. I really wanted them to do add-ons that changed the shape of the M2. I really, really did. I am so surprised they didn't. Man, they, like, just don't want to get hit by nothing. Jesus, they are so scared. Ooh. I thought maybe he dodged back into it. Did he run back? Oh, he did. That was good. I think the game's over, though. Yeah, that gem was almost done. Yeah, the game's over. Man, people really, 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 really want that to be good, huh? Yeah, I don't think you're dodging that one, Sable. They're back at Shack now. Sable did that unhook because Dwight is still tormented. Send him to a cage. Head back over here, maybe stop the heal. Nice try, Sable. Kind of made that one too obvious. They're over there. Wow, this info is kind of really, really, really nice. And he was just caged, so I don't got to worry about Dead Hard or anything. I can just go for him off the rip. Is Pyramid secretly like an in-game god kind of character? Break this now. Unless someone's doing the gen up top, I think I'm in the clear. That's the one thing I have to be worried about, but honestly, I can't really do too much once they get up there, so it's not even worth it. There's an exit gate right here, and I can see the other exit gate, so yeah, this is probably the perfect spot for me right now. I'm gonna start setting some trails up, though. Hey, let me use Dead Hard. Totally gonna work. I just have to watch out if she has Dead Hard or not. Alright, Dwight. Come and get her. I have no reason to not just do this. Unless he's on the door. Okay, he's not on that one. He might have walked away sooner. Thought I heard him. He should just leave, honestly. There is, again, there's always a chance I fuck this up, but, like, it's not likely. Especially if he doesn't free open the door. Oh. Oh, you still had it? Oh no, good shit. What? GG's. Could you imagine if I had Blood Warden? Could you imagine? Which pallets didn't I kick? That one. And the one over there by where Sable was. It's a breakable wall up here, right? My favorite part of the match when they won't just leave. She wants me to watch her leave. Because she knows I can't do anything. Guys see our interviews? Yeah, of course. Well, I was trying to get back in touch with you the other day. Oh, I didn't break this one? I thought I did. Self-care, finesse, Windows head-on. Botany, finesse, dead hard, Windows, chemical trap. Wow. I like screwed her whole build. Wow, 2 self-cares, really? We're never sleeping a lot. Well, that's fine. I was just trying to check in on you the other day, that's all. It wasn't even about, like doing any renders or anything. I just wanted to make sure you were doing okay. Good job on the animation. By the way, if you guys like the renders for the thumbnails, Rabbit right here, Crazy Rabbit, go check out their channel. Their animations are great. Some funny ones, some analog horror ones. They're good. They're good. Oh no, I did not read the voice lines. Not all of them. Fucking giraffe pyramid. I fucking can't. So the guy at work who did this, I don't have their phone number, so I'm going to have to send this image to my boss to send to my coworker. She's gonna have no idea what this is referencing. Oh my god. Was it in concepts? Your infatuation for Sonic matches mine. I almost feel bad for ending you so quickly. Come on. That's for fun? Come on. Average what I call them, honestly. I like them. I enjoy them. Consider the Jane Romero show canceled. Oh shit, I can do the Vox voice for Zarina. Hold up. Breaking news. Local news reporter dies by my hand. That was not the Vox voice. I don't have the TV filter, sorry. Get ready for some breaking news. Felix, nothing more than a scared little boy who wants mommy and daddy to come back. Wow. Okay, I don't like the Yunjin one. Your greed for stardom blinded you from your morals. I don't think she was greedy for stardom. I think that it was more so... I get the reference, but, like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of that one. She didn't really want to be famous. She just wanted to be rich. There's a difference. Interesting. Fair enough. There you go. Also, has Wandering Eye been working? I have no idea. I have, like, been paying very little attention to if it's been doing anything. Overwhelming and Lang would definitely have. Try a different aura reading. Yeah, I'd say Trickster falls under more of that. So is Terra Radius add-on? I mean, we haven't tested it, but it's interesting at the least. I think when I use that build for the Terra Radius one, I think my plan with it is, one, we're going to combo it with Monitor. But two, we're going to, I'm probably going to use an M1 build with this. That way I can keep them tormented. Have a good stream. All right, have a good one, Pro. Yeah, we know about the Ghostface and Chucky skins. I don't, at this point, the Ghostface and Chucky thing isn't even a leak. I think that's like really well-known common knowledge at this point. Did I read the one for Nia? I thought I did last night. Nia, 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 Nia. If only your parents could see how much of a disappointment you've become. I mean, it fits. It's just, I don't know, something about it's a little generic, but whatever. Case closed, detective. No, 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 no. David Taps has to be game over. It has to be game over. It has to be. Oh, my bad, Kit. Sorry. How does it feel to know that God wants you dead? From Cheryl. That was good, actually. How about for a future survivor? I won't say it out loud, but I know about the leaks for the future survivor. Why don't you retire and play my game instead, Hollywood? That's great. Ellen Ripley, unlucky star, just like in space, no one will hear you scream. Oh my god, that one's actually pretty sick. I like that one. Next time, don't roll a 1 when you're up against a god for the troop. That's fucking great. that's amazing. I like that one. Yo, I got a nat 20. No, you didn't. Shut up. No, you didn't. Honestly, I was really enjoying Zancian on him. Thwack probably isn't that good because you get a token when you hook a survivor, not when you cage them. I will say that's the one thing about Pyramid Head that does kind of get awkward. Because we saw that with the Floods of Rage build I was doing, right? It's very, like, hooking perks aren't, like, impossible to use on him, but because caging is faster, because it prevents saves, and all of these other factors of the cages, a lot of times it's better to just cage them, but, you know, some perks want you to hook. He'll write a story and lose his wife again. Poor Alan Wake. I mean, obviously, Photograph. Scarlet Egg. Like, these two probably combo decently well. Damage by punishment of the dam. Like, I feel like they could have made, like, Lost Memories book. I'm gonna sound like an insane person saying this. I kind of wish they made this so when they're tormented, they're oblivious. Would be that good on him, honestly. He doesn't have the mobility for it on top of the hooking thing. That's because if you're gonna, like, hook, like, Floods of Rage isn't that good on him. Hangman's Trick wouldn't be that great. Agi would kind of be pointless. I like Forever Entwined. We tried that last night because the pickup speed and hooking speed kind of gives you more of an option. So you could run Forever Entwined to kind of make up for the fact that he can cage people. But then ones like Pain Res and Grim Embrace are like good examples because those only have like the 4 tokens. You're more than likely going to hook a survivor at least once. So like those aren't bad at all. I've done a cursed thing. I was told by someone to switch Scrap Trap and Spring Trap suits. I thought you already showed me that. Can I reveal this? Can I reveal this to the world? There's one little detail. Yeah, I think you did, because I told you about the detail I liked on it. Because there's one little detail I really fucking love. Yeah, so this is Scrap Trap and Spring Trap's suit. I'm sorry. This is Spring Trap's body in Scrap Trap's suit. And then vice versa. And I fucking love this image just because you got rid of his arm. Because you had to. I can't get over that. I can't get over that. That's great. Ugh. Ravenous wouldn't be that good on him. Make Your Choice wouldn't be that good on him. Phobia could work, I guess. I don't think it's worth it, but you could do it. Gift of Pain doesn't really work too well. Devour Hope doesn't really work too well. I mean, none of Free isn't that good, but it doesn't work too well. Plaything, it's an interesting one you could have done, but like, or could use, but like, that's only if you can get that first hook, and again, that depends on the match. Monster Shrine is actually secretly OP on Pyramid Head. I don't think it's totally worth this. Again, it's gotten some value in the past couple of matches, but there's better options, for sure. Also, I just realized that Phantom Fear does the job of overwhelming presence and Languid Touch better than these two. It just has a cooldown. To be fair, it's a longer cooldown, I suppose, so there is a trade-off, but still. It probably won't. If I'm so real with you, I don't think Demogorgon. I would like to eat my words, but I don't think Demogorgon is going to get a buff. He might get some add-on changes, but I don't think he's getting a buff. Especially with the damage control they're doing at the moment, I think they're more concerned with getting the killer out and fixing all the bugs that they need to fix. And making pallet density good-ish. Yeah, I think we're going to win Genshin again. That's not how tier list work, though. At least it shouldn't be how tier lists work. Especially considering the other killers aren't his opponents. You know, the more I think about it, I've never even thought about this with tier lists. That's the problem with Dead by Daylight tier lists. I just figured it out. I just figured it out. That's the problem with DBD tier list. I hate you. I hate you, because this is me. I hate you. I hate you so much. Yeah, that's the problem with Dead by Daylight tier list. It's that the killers in the tier list aren't their own opponents. Like, when you're doing a tier list, like, for a fighting game, or for, like, even, like, a hero shooter, you're comparing them based against the other characters in the game they're going against. Buy my new skin. Okay, Springtrap. But in Dead by Daylight, when you're doing a killer tier list, you're not doing it based on them going against the other killers. No, that's not the point of a tier list. You're not supposed to compare them to what they can do to other killers. You're supposed to compare them to what they can do on their own. Oh, he just runs away from the loop? That was rather unfortunate for you. I think they're on this one on the left. Yep. Pyramid is so stupid when he works. Of who's lower and higher. Yeah, but you're not comparing them. But that's what I'm saying. You're not comparing them to each other. In that case, then no killer, every killer should be D tier because Nurse and Blight are clearly the S. There's no point in the other tiers then. God, people are so scared. He's so scared to get tormented. And he still managed to get tormented. Crazy's power is better when you do. I know. I think it's kind of funny. Hot diggity damn, Batman. Did she really have to go that far out? Oh, I thought maybe. Does Dwight just die here? No, they got him last second. Oh, was that Dead Hard or Endurance? That might have been Endurance. Start injuring them a bit. She's still going. Overwhelming gave her away. Nice. And then you die. Back to the cage you go. Is more than just 1 through 40 in order from best to worst. I mean, I suppose my point is, like, it doesn't make sense to rate the killers against each other because they're not playing against each other. You know what I mean? I believe that was... Yeah, that was this one. Yeah, unless that gen over there is fully done, I think I'm good for now. Because everyone's on death hook but that one Sable. Langwin procs. I get my 1 kill. Dwight was right over there. They have to go save her. Yeah, they got her. That's good. That's good. There's probably a closer hook, to be fair. Well, my main point with it, though, is that because we're comparing... That's why tier lists in Dead by Daylight are so hard to do. Because we're trying to compare things that don't get compared. You know what I mean? I don't know why she didn't just leave. It's not even just that. There's other problems with DBD tier lists for sure. It's also like the opponents you're going against, the maps you have, the add-ons add differences to it. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much... There's so much there's so much, like, randomness in this game that makes it very, very difficult to do a tier list in general. Oh, he did have... It was dead hard. Okay. Yeah, he probably had that from the first chase. Because No, did I hook him the first time? I thought I caged him both times. I guess not. Well, that's the thing. But that's not my point with it. Yes, you can say what's strong, right? Blight and Nurse are S tier. We all agree on that. The problem is, like, when you get to a killer like Pyramid Head, right? Pyramid Head, right? Like, he's strong in these situations. So we're gonna rate him on consistency. Okay. Well, what about Deathslinger? Deathslinger's map control sucks. His chase makes up for it, but his map control sucks. So it's very hard to fully determine it. And again, do we also take perks into account? Because some killers are basically nothing without perks, and some killers are basically nothing without their add-ons. I mean, you really, really want to get into this? Look at Springtrap. I have seen people say that Springtrap is S, A, B, C, and D. I have seen people rate this killer in every single tier in the book. And most of them, apart from maybe the S and D tier people, mostly the B and C ones, like, I understand their reasoning and logic behind it. Look at Unknown. Unknown's another good example. Like, I get it, haha, the harmless, but like...
Now I'm mad.
Plain and simple, you have to consider everything? It doesn't exist anymore, but this is why we can't do that. This is why you can't do that. Because of his old version. Same with, I think Crosshairs another good example. I don't even know where people tier her anymore. Genuinely. I know she got nerfed, but I don't think she was nerfed so hard that... I have seen some people put her in C tier. C. Fucking C tier. Excluding stuff that... You can't do that, though. You can't... I don't think that's fair. Because then you have to set a precedent on what makes things weird. Of ranking a killer without comparing it to others, like ranking Springtrap or Clown, for example. Well, that's the thing. Okay, my point with this isn't that the tier lists... My point isn't that the tier lists don't make sense, because they do. My point is, because we're comparing the killers to each other... That's why the arguments are as vitriolic as they are. Especially on the middle tier killers. Because you're not taking Pyramid Head and comparing him to himself, to the other survivors. You're comparing him to the other survivors versus the other killers and how strong they are. That's my point with it. Because again, when you're doing like a tier list for like Marvel Rivals, for example, which I haven't played in fucking like 3 months now. If you're doing a tier list for Marvel Rivals, like Black Widow's a good example, right? The reason she's so bad is because the opponents she's going against are being compared to how good she is as an asset to your team. How good is this character on your team versus the opponents that are also able to bring the same stuff? With an asymmetrical game, you're not doing that. How good is Pyramid Head versus the survivors? Okay, are we talking meta survivors? What maps are we talking about? What add-ons is he bringing? And then you throw a monkey wrench in the whole thing when you're like, well, we also have to compare it to other killers. That's kind of why I like the Japanese tier list, because they go into very, very explicit detail on how they classify each of their tiers. No, that's definitely also part of the case. I think that's part of the case too. People do consider C tier like unplayable. Yeah, because on the Japanese one, I'd have to pull it up again at some point, but for their S tiers, they basically said they're killers that have virtually no downsides. That's what they rate as their S tiers. Is killers with pretty much no downsides that can work on any map with any add-on with any perks against any team. That is their qualification for an S tier. It's not comparing them to the other killers, it's comparing them to their opponents. How good is this killer versus the survivors they're going against? And then their A tiers have slight downsides and inconsistencies. Yeah, because on the Japanese servers, Twins is S tier on the Japanese servers. I believe the 3 S tiers in Japan. I could be wrong. I believe the 3 S tiers in the Japanese server is, it's Blight, Nurse, and Twins. But then if you look at, like, their D tier, who do you guys think... Who do y'all think the Japanese servers have as the worst killer in the game? Who? Who do you think is at the bottom, apart from Skull Merchant? Who do you think they have at the bottom? You're never going to guess it unless you know. Her blinks are not inconsistent. If you know what you're doing, they are not inconsistent. I don't like saying this often, that's a skill issue. They also take theoretical into it as well. Theoretically speaking, if a nurse knows what they're doing at all times, she should never miss a blink. No, Skull Merchant is their last one, but you're never going to guess who the one above her is. Skull Merchant I don't know about now, but on her Japanese server, on the Japanese server, Skull Merchant had her own tier. That's how bad she was considered. Nope, it's not Knight. It's not Skull Merchant, it's not Legion. It's not Demogorgon either. They have Demogorgon in A tier. And they call Demogorgon Demochan, which is fucking hilarious. Give a hint? It's a killer whose power can be removed throughout the match. Let me rephrase that. It's a killer who doesn't have their power the entire match. It's not Freddy either. They have Freddy in A. I'll give you another hint. They're on screen right now. Not Trapper. Nope, they're below Trapper. They're in the same tier. They're both in D tier, but Trapper is above this killer. It's not Plague either. We're just gonna run through all the killers. They're on the screen right now. It's not Pyramid Head either. Before someone's like, oh, Pyramid Head's on the screen. It's Xenomorph. It's Xenomorph. It's Xenomorph. It is the alien themselves. The big reason they give is because she can be knocked out of power too easily. And they value teamwork more over there than individuals. Do you know who they have above Xenomorph, by the way? Actually, let me double check. I actually could be wrong because it might have changed recently. Hang on, let me check. Japanese DVD killer tier list. No, Singularity is actually pretty high last I checked. I want to find the most recent one. I was looking at this the other day. Someone showed it to me, and I was fucking befuddled. Let me see. Did Scott put it? Chucky's in D tier. I know that. Chucky's been in D tier on the Japanese servers since his release. I can't find it. I'll see if I can get the link and we can look at it tomorrow. But yeah, I can't find it. Yeah, they've had Chucky in D tier since his release. It swapped a little bit, but they had him below Trapper at one point. Bro can reapply it in like 6 seconds without losing any distance or really. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, they value different shit over there. Like I've said this a lot. It's a cultural difference too, but it's also a mindset difference. Like it's like when people were like self-care was like the most popular perk in the game because of the Japanese servers. I mean, it's kind of true. And the reason why, ironically, is because over in the Eastern servers, they don't play as selfish as us. They don't value just the chase. They value the macro game a lot. Like, a lot. I would love to see this. Why does no one put the link? I'm gonna find this. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I'm generalizing, of course, but yeah, American culture, I don't know if it's necessarily American culture or if you want to call it Western culture, but American culture in particular, we really value underdogs. Like, we really, 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 really love underdogs. There's a lot of reasons for that. The biggest being our entire country was founded on the idea of being the underdog. We were a militia fighting against fucking Britain, so... But, yeah, it's weird. Like, I can't get into it. I'm not, like... I don't know if it would be sociology. I guess it would be sociology. Geographical sociology, I suppose. But, like, it's definitely a cultural difference as well. On, like, what's valued in certain things. It's not just Dead by Daylight. You'll see this in other games, too. You see it a lot in League. There's a lot of... The tier lists... The Western tier list compared to the Eastern tier list are, like, completely different. It's like reading a different language. I mean, you are, but it's like reading a completely different language. Same with fighting games. You see it all the time in fighting games. And obviously, it's not every single game, like, the reasonings behind it based on that. But yeah, it definitely is a thing. It is a factor that needs to be accounted for. No taxation without representation. Rah! But yeah, no, America as a country, we really value the underdog. We always have. Would I give Demogorgon? Faster portal set speed, faster travel speed on the portals. I would make Shred have be less punishing to miss. I would remove the stupid wind-up Shred has. I don't understand why it has as much of a wind-up as it does. Honestly, all that, I'd be fine with him. Oh, and recycling portals. Honestly, I know a lot of people complain his dash has been, like, power crept by the other killers. Which I agree with. But personally, I think what we should do with Demogorgon is buff his portals. We should buff his teleport and his portals. I think that's what we need to do. Because the reason why Demogorgon was so liked and why he was like... Demogorgon used to be the middle killer, right? He used to be the middle of the pack because he had everything, but he wasn't good at anything. He had map traversal, he had technically built-in slowdown, he had a dash, he had undetectable in his kit. None of it was that good, but he had all of it. And he's just been overshadowed over the years because of it. That's the thing, though. I also don't think Demogorgon is nearly as bad as some people make him out to be. He's worse than other killers, but I don't think that makes him bad. Because, again, it's not like when you're playing Demogorgon, you're playing against, like, a Wesker. You're playing Demogorgon against the same survivors. The camera lock on Shred. Oh, yeah, that could be something as well. I don't mind it going in a straight line. I think that separates him from the other dash killers. But I do think he should be able to look around when he's doing it. Technically, Demogorgon really got powered crap by fucking Xenomorph because she starts with all of her tunnels pre-fucking set up. But I don't think Demogorgon needs much to be that much better. Because we also run into the problem... We run into the Myers problem with Demogorgon as well. How much are we willing to make Demogorgon better while keeping it Demogorgon? You know what I mean? Like, what if when Stranger Things 2 comes out and Demogorgon is like like they rework Demogorgon? Like they get rid of the portals and just like put all the power budget into the shred. Or vice versa. Then it's not Demogorgon anymore. I've talked about this a lot with other killers. That's the problem with like trying to buff certain killers or like make them better. A lot of times the only way to really make them better is to rework them. And do we really want that for Demogorgon? I'm cool with it. I think considering how loud he is, then he's kind of then he's kind of like the Dash version of Springtrap. I kind of like that. Instead of like when he sets all his portals and can teleport, just let him set portals and the most recent portal gets deleted, or the earliest portal gets deleted. That's really all you have to do, I feel. Just make it like hag traps. Again, that's just the issue. Myers, I think, exacerbated this issue, and it's really shown me the problems of it. Myers is better now. He is better. I think we all agree on that. He is better than he was. But it's not Myers. And again, I think that's the problem. Like, Legion is a good example. You can't buff Legion. You would have to rework them, and at that point, they're not Legion anymore. Ironically, buffed Legion would just be Ken. The more I think about it, yeah, buff Legion would just be Ken, pretty much. Ken Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul was just a cautionary tale of what happens when you buff Legion. Is it eating? Is it eating, Rize? Is it eating people? No, there could be. I think that is something that could be just more on the add-ons. The problem with a lot of his add-ons that do stuff like that is that why would you take those when Shred is your main chase power? That's the other problem with a lot of killers too, is that like if they don't have a chase power, they're considered bad. I don't know. And then you run into situations like the Krasu, which I've said this before. I don't even blame behavior for what happened with Krasu. Every change they did to Krasu from PTB to live was stuff that people said they wanted. And behavior did it. And then it was too much. And then they had to go back. And I know I'm in the minority with this. I would rather them release a killer overpowered and nerf them than the other way around. Because the other way around, we get Houndmaster. Where she was buffed, and people still think she's bad. At least with Krosu, she was good. You also have to worry about player sentiment. Unknown's like the perfect example of that. Right? Like, this killer at the moment is seen as, like... Unknown's a weird case. I don't even know how good or bad Unknown is. And I'm afraid to give my opinion. I am afraid to give my opinion on Unknown. That is how, like... That is how... Controversial, is that the right word? That is how, I guess controversial is the right word. That's how controversial I think this killer's strength, like, debating this killer's strength is. The unknown, the occasional A tier. Exactly. It's like Dredge, although I've made my opinions on Dredge very clear. I think people overrate and overrate him at the same time. Who? Unknown? No, that's the thing with Howlmaster. It's the same problem Twins have, right? It's like Twins is really strong if they don't bug. Dredge could get some... Oh, no, for sure. I think Dredge could use some buffs. Then again, I've been talking to a couple Dredge players. The most recent battle density changes and the map changes and stuff. Dredge is actually in a pretty okay spot right now. He's been getting, like, shadow buffed a lot over the past few months. It's the problem. Like, again, that's the thing. It's like, it's very hard to, like, talk strength on Unknown, because I don't know. I don't have an opinion, and I'm scared to say my opinion. Vecna is another good example of that. Genuinely, I think, again, I think people underrate and overrate Vecna at the same time. Same with Plague. Plague is another very good example of this. People don't call her, like, D-tier dog shit or anything, but, like, I think Plague runs into the issue of expertise bias a lot, where the people who play her a lot see all of her faults, and because they mention her faults so much, they make her sound worse than she is. And I think Unknown falls into that category as well. Where he's a pretty solid, okay killer, but the people who play him a lot see all of his faults more than everybody else, and they only talk about the bad stuff, so it makes them seem worse than he actually is. Same thing with Springtrap, I feel. He's both a really good killer and a really bad killer. Depends on who you ask. Which, personally, I think is actually how a killer should be, but that's just me. Even the Clown, I think Clown is kind of... Clown used to be this way. I think more people have started to respect how good he can be nowadays. Especially after all of his changes. But there was a time when, like, Clown would be considered one of the worst killers in the game. Ott said he's bad, therefore it must be true. Well, I mean, my point with that... Otzi, I don't think is the good example. Again, it's just... You have to, like, whenever you're watching something on a killer... Like, when I'm talking about Springtrap, for example, like when I was maining Springtrap, or even when I was talking about Chucky, you have to take what I say with a grain of salt. Even as someone who played those killers as much as I did, I have a bias towards the killer. In both negative aspects and positive ones. So you have to take what I say with a grain of salt and form your own thoughts with Jesus Christ, I can talk. With those thoughts. I still, to this day, think people underrate Chucky after his changes. Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I am. I probably am. I'm probably overselling him because I played him so much. Like, it's such a difficult thing to do. With exceptions, obviously. Like, I mean, we all agree. 99% of the player base agrees Nurse is one of the best killers in the game, if not the best. Same with Blight. 99% of the player base agrees Trapper is bad. It's the killers where, like, there's give and take with the opinions that I'm more interested in. But some of them, again, like Unknown, I'm scared to talk about because I'm going to piss off somebody no matter what I say. And I hate that. I hate that. You can call it fence sitting, but, like, whether experience, yes, but that's, and you should to a degree. But just because someone is an expert on something does not necessarily mean their word is law on that subject. Is it technically a fallacy, or is it just a bias? Expertise bias refers to several distinct but related cognitive biases where a person's specialized knowledge or perceived authority of an expert impacts judgment and decision-making. I mean, again, that's the thing. You can't always take an expert's opinion on a subject, even if they are an expert on the subject. There's biases, holes that show. They're going to see the worst and the best of whatever it is. Yeah, I think it's more just a bias. I just remember learning about it in college when we were talking about fallacies in writing. Because that was also, I remember this in college very distinctly. They told me, I remember my professors would tell me this all the time. Do not always use experts' opinions on subjects to to validate your own points in a paper. Because sometimes the experts are not correct. I did see Pixel Bush's video on Blight. Experts are biased by definition. I'm trying to think of a really, really good example. I mean, I hate to keep throwing Dredge under the bus, but there's such a good example. Because what's the common argument that Dredge mains will say for why he's good? Well, if you play him for, like, 500 hours, he's, like, unbeatable. You know what I mean? Like, there's a line, I feel. My own opinion is whatever Scott Jones says. At least you admit it. At least you admit it. I say this all the time, and I know you're just joking, but like I say this all the time. I don't care if you have a bias. As long as you admit you have the bias, I'm fine with it. I'll admit it. I'm a FNAF fan. Of course I want Springtrap to be good. And I played him a lot, so I saw all of his faults and all of his positives. I just tend to be more of a... And I'm going to sound like a fucking narcissist saying this. I tend to be a more positive person when I'm trying to talk about stuff. So, like, I'm not going to focus on all of the bad stuff he has. I'm going to mention it, but I'm not going to focus it. Focus on it, right? I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. But again, is it bad that I want Springtrap to be the new nurse? I think it's just unrealistic. I don't think it's bad. I don't think nurse should be the goal. Nurse is the stopping point. That's how we know we've gone too far. But chat, I think we're gonna call it a night there. We had a rant. It's been like 2 weeks since I went on like an hour-long rant. Holy shit, that was kind of fun. But no, as always, like I said, like everyone's entitled to the. Okay, let me rephrase that. Not everyone's entitled to their opinion. that's it. I remember. This is a college story. I remember I walked into my what class was it? Holy shit! Was it It wasn't sociology. Oh, it was my English professor. Yeah, my English professor told me this. I remember we walked in there day one. My English professor was like, "You know how everyone says everyone's entitled to their own opinion? No, they're not. If you didn't read the stuff that I'm sending you, you do not get to have an opinion on it." And I kind of applauded him for saying that. Because it's true. Like, you can't have an opinion on a book if you didn't read it. Like, come on. Well, in any case, chat, we're going to end it here. So, tomorrow, we won't be doing earlier streams. I got some stuff to do. And Thursday, we won't either. I'm going to go see the FNAF movie because it comes out in my theater on Thursday, and I'm going to go see it before stream. No spoilers, I promise. But when English class was in philosophy and psychology, I was majoring psych, so it made sense. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back for more Pyramid Head. Hopefully I'll actually get some matches then. But I love you all as always. Have a good one. Yeah.